Hey, so in this video, I'm going to be giving you 3 important things that you need to consider before you choose which wholesale site you're going to buy from. So firstly, we're going to get right into it. It goes without saying that you need a wholesale supplier that actually has what you are looking for. And if you don't know what specifically you are looking for, then and you're just having a browser and you're just sourcing, then you need to find a wholesaler that has got a good range of products. So there's no use going to a wholesale supplier unless, of course, you're specializing in it or you've got a niche or you know that you have better luck in that category. There's no use going to a wholesale store that literally just does, say, clothes, for example, when in fact you kind of want to look in multiple categories. So obviously that goes without saying, that's just common sense. So you want one that has got a variety of different categories and subcategories that you can check out. Now, another thing to consider as well when you are having a look around, it's more just a thing to bear in mind. A lot of wholesale sites will be like this, whereby they show you the price excluding VAT. Also, for example, on this site, just be very careful with how you read things. So typically this item retails at 99 pence, and you might think initially, before you actually read into it properly, hold on, it's 246 and that's excluding VAT, so how can I make any profit on this? Well, also consider where it says pack quantity 6. So you need to divide this amount by 6. Whether you do that once you've worked out the price inclusive of VAT, or you do that after you divide this by 6 and then add on the 20%, is completely up to you. But if it was me, I would basically add the VAT and then divide it by 6. If you have a tool like Buybot Pro, it will do all of that for you, so you don't have to, do a load of maths and stuff. Buybot Pro literally will do that for you. So just make sure that you're reading these things properly. So if we go here and we do 246, we're going to add on the VAT rate, and in the UK the standard is 20%. So it's that amount, yep. And then we're going to divide that by 6. And it's 49, basically 49p per sort of like singular unit, right? So just be careful with how you're reading these things. Also make sure you're checking availability, because you don't want to waste your time analyzing something and there's actually none available. Now, the next thing that you need to make sure that you're aware of is minimum order quantities. So on this website here, on your first order, it has to be over £500, and that's excluding VAT. Some of them want a smaller minimum order thing. Some of them want a bigger one. I know wholesale sites have got one as big as £1,000. Some of them don't want anything. Some it's a little. It really does vary per wholesale site. So do make sure that you are checking the minimum order quantity. Sometimes if you order a certain amount, then you get free delivery, which really helps you out. So make sure you're aware of those things. Also, when you are signing up to a wholesale site, this is point number 3, you need to make sure that if you are asked about what it is that you are doing with their products, so for example here, it's asking me to provide some detailed info about how I intend to basically retail their products. So how am I going to do that? Now, dependent on where you've been in the Amazon content space, you've probably heard a number of people say, oh no, they don't want to work with you if you basically sell on Amazon, which is absolutely not true, because otherwise no Amazon sellers would advise wholesale. None of them would even do wholesale. And it wouldn't be a progression point for lots of Amazon sellers if it wasn't possible. And it's more of a thing that's been blown out of proportion, I'd say. Lots of wholesalers are happy to work with you if you sell on Amazon. There's some of them that are like quite strict about it. I don't actually 100% know what the exact reasons are for that. If I was to guess, it could be that because they are selling on Amazon themselves, and it's just sort of like they create their own competition in that sense. So that can be why. But yeah, you just need to be truthful with this. Don't be lying to get an account. Just be straight up honest. Not just, oh, I'm going to resell on Amazon, but so kind of like pitch, like make a pitch, nothing major, nothing fancy, just a little pitch about you and your business, and how retailing those products is going to help sort of like fuel your goal to do X, Y, and Z through selling on Amazon. So when you get asked questions like this, whether it's over the phone or on the website, you just need to be truthful and do it as like a little bit of a business pitch. But those are basically 3 things to consider before you choose which wholesale site you're going to buy from. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.